This is the best performing listed firm and is for the firm in the MPF Noble Professional Services Index calculated by Standard & Poor's, whose market capitalisation has grown at the fastest rate in the year to 31st August 2009. Before the winners are announced, please welcome back Mike Strong of CB Richard Ellis, this time in his capacity as chairman of the MPF Investor Engagement Committee, plus John Llewellyn-Lloyd of Noble. Before John speaks, I'd just like to explain that Noble is an independent investment bank dedicated to helping small and mid-cap companies grow. They work with company boards and managements to formulate and execute bold and effective strategies to fuel that growth. The professional services sector is a core area of expertise at Noble. Over to you, John.
Thank you, Simon. Nobles was delighted when invited by the MPF a couple of years ago to work together with them to create the index of UK-listed professional firms. We had both thought it strange that fund managers are targeting thousands of individual professional advisors to invest in their funds, but not offering those individuals the opportunity to invest in a specialist fund based on the performance of their own sector. All industry tracker funds omit the professions, now officially the largest industry sector in the UK and also in many other countries. Creating the index has been a significant step in raising the profile of this sector amongst the fund manager community. You may recall that there was considerable media interest when the index was first launched in March of this year. It's good to see that the index has grown by 49% over the past 6 months, matching the FTSE AIM 100 index and outperforming its other benchmark, the FTSE 350, by a dramatic 17%. A further development in August, of which we're very proud, was the launch of a real-time version of the index, now calculated by Standard & Poor's, updating every 15 seconds for professional investors trading through Reuters and Bloomberg throughout the world. For the first time anywhere in the world, professional investors can trade on the professions as a distinct asset class. So fund managers now have even fewer reasons to exclude professional services, especially once the unquoted derivative-based index described by Sir Nigel earlier is implemented.
A year ago, both the property and media and marketing sectors had suffered chronic underperformance for the preceding 18 months due to prevailing pressures. So when looking at the best performing firms in the MPF Noble Index, it comes a little surprise that these are the two best represented sectors on the inaugural leader board. Now for the winners. In joint third place with annual growth of 63% are media and marketing companies Chime Communications and Creston. In second place, with annual growth of 169%, is LSL Property Services. Please welcome Simon Embley.
Heaven, I'm in heaven.
Acquisition this week of 218 Halifax estate agency branches means that LSL will shortly be the second largest estate agency network in the UK. Amidst the considerable turbulence influencing the property sector, LSL turned in robust figures for the first half of 2009. Group revenue may have declined by 20%, but management has focused on cost reductions resulting in lower operating costs whilst increasing the operating margin by 39%. The winner with 307% annual growth, DTZ. Please welcome Tracy Beyer.
Dance with me, I want my arm about you, that charm about you, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find that happiness.
The three events in the past year hold the key to DTZ's 307% annual growth in market capitalisation. Firstly, the appointment of Paul Idzik as Chief Executive of a new management team. Secondly, a successful £49 million share placement. And finally, securing a £15 million credit facility from its largest shareholder, as well as restructuring its banking facilities. They say that we believe DTZ will continue to compete strongly in its investment and asset management businesses, capitalise on its strong brand, and focus on servicing its clients. Well done.
It's important to recognize the entire staff of DTZ and the shareholders of DTZ for both their commitment and investment in our firm during what can only be described as a challenging period in the business environment. It's this investment and commitment which allows DTZ to grow stronger and provide exceptional client service, which is the heart and core of our business. And so we're very grateful to receive such an accolade.